We are getting a reaction from China because this decision taken by the government has also surprised, rather shocked China. And we now are being told that the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson has said that China is strongly concerned and China is also trying to verify the situation. Let's go across to Madhav. Madhav, well, that's the reaction, first reaction, I believe, coming in from China after these apps have been banned.
Well, Swati, it would have certainly shaken them up a bit, because what we've been seeing is a lot of other countries, despite the growing resentment about China, whether it is in the context of COVID, whether it is the context of expansionism, whether it's the South China Sea or otherwise, where there have been territorial disputes, China only flexing its muscles over the past several weeks. The fact is that other countries have been extremely cautious, perhaps erring on the side of caution, to take any kind of action, because they clearly fear China's economic clout. And given the fact that China virtually is such a huge manufacturing hub, providing goods, services, even raw materials for several industries at extremely competitive rates, certainly a lot of countries have been extremely shy of taking action. It's in that context that India's action becomes so significant, because perhaps the first time that any big country has decided that they will completely ban apps, because these are apps that, even independent cyber experts have observed, which A, demand a huge amount of permissions, and B, they are free. So what purpose do they really serve, apart from gathering a huge amount of data as far as Indian consumers are concerned? And all of that data, due to their own legal structure, there can actually go to China. Of course, this is an allegation that the apps themselves have denied time and again, but it is something that is very much part of the order that was put out yesterday, that in terms of national security, in terms of data security itself, in national interest, it was very imperative that these apps, against which there have been complaints within Parliament itself, there have been complaints outside of Parliament also, but this has been a huge issue of concern for a while now. Now, it comes, of course, at a time when the two countries are engaged in that standoff at the LAC. But remember, diplomacy is not a zero-sum game. While there may be talks and negotiations that may be going on, this too is something that China will take very serious note of, not just because of the few hundred crores of business, but remember, this is also something that the youth, for instance, is a huge segment that actually uses some of these apps. So it is really going to hit China where it hurts most. If this is repeated by other countries, then of course there could be a lot more in terms of its impact, but certainly in terms of the political statements that are coming in, past political parties, of course, they are free to speak what they want, should be looking at the consequences of what they say and whether the statements could potentially be misused by China.